Hello, everybody. Welcome to Homemade God Studios Presents. Tonight, I present this wonderful band called Point Taken. Hope you all enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Clap ourselves.
We're excited to make our own gods tonight.
Welcome to Homemade God Studios, the interview part. Today I have the band Point Taken. And boy, these guys are great. This was fun. If you knew what was going on before I even spoke, hello everybody. You might get a clip later. But anyways, let's go down the table and introduce everybody. Starting on that side.
I'm Corwin Acock, and I play bass.
Hopefully you heard him.
Acock, and I play bass.
Okay.
And I don't use microphones, man.
And apparently I've never been on live television before.
God.
I'm Colin, I play guitar.
I'm Noah, I also play guitar and I sing.
I'm Brandon. I play drums.
I'm Madden. I play trumpet and I sing sometimes.
I'm Sam and I play saxophone, but I also sing a little bit too.
I'm Kyle. I play trombone and I hype up the drummer.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So you guys, I mean, I don't know how y'all even found me, but I appreciate that y'all did. And I fucking
How do we do that, Madden?
Yeah, how did you do that?
I'm trying to remember. I know. I'm looking at this list. We've seen a lot of bands, like Resistance House bands up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, John's been here. I think it was Panda Forces actually.
Yeah.
They didn't recommend us, but I saw their live clip.
Yeah,
Them playing, and I was like, "That's pretty dope."
Band of
So,
Forces.
Yeah.
Thank you so
I
much.
see some cool names here.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys, when you contacted me, I was like, who is this? And looking it up and was so happy that you said yes. And when I listened to you guys, I'm like, oh God, I'm getting a horn section.
Yeah.
How the hell am I going to do that?
Yeah.
And it pulled off. And it was fucking amazing, guys. You
Thank
guys
you.
are great. I love everything you've
Thank
done. I've looked you guys up, seen your clips you got on your Instagram, and great stuff, great stuff. How long y'all been together?
2 years.
That's a subjective question.
Yeah.
Really.
It
Because
usually
it's all
is.
different
It
times.
is. It
Yeah.
usually
Yeah.
is. It's usually two people get together and everyone else comes in.
So Noah and I, we've been playing together for
9 years.
Yeah.
Next year will be our 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
Anybody know what the 10th anniversary is? What is
It's
what is the
wood.
gift?
It's like the wood or the.
Look!
Anyways,
I got this for our
so
anniversary.
to roll back the clock, so Noah and I, we've been playing music for 10 years. We
It's
started a ska band in the mid 2010s called Regular of the Obscene, and through that we got Colin
I was
and-
playing saxophone.
and then Kyle on that.
I was still playing trombone.
Yeah, and then COVID, we kind of split up, and we kind of just didn't do stuff for a while. And then I think you ended up hitting me up in like mid to late 2021 because we had a bunch of songs that we were sitting on with that band, and you messaged me and you're like, "Hey,
We need to do something.
yeah,
Some
exactly."
with those songs. right?
And like you were gonna do a solo album with.
I was, and I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to get all of my friends to be in on it because that'll make this way easier.
Yeah.
And I don't have to pay any of you. And here you all are not getting paid for any of it.
Yes. So I think it was like, I think we started rolling the ball in 2022, and that's when we started like reaching out to folks. And
Yeah.
of course, we got Kyle calling back in. Like we knew Corin because Corin and Kyle and I and Colin, we've all played in other bands too.
Yeah.
And these two, you guys have known each other for like
I went to high
ever.
school with him.
They went to high school
Yeah.
together.
And then there's the rando me
And
that
I
I
found
saw.
Sam on Facebook.
I saw a Yep group comment and said, "Oh well, let's give this a try. I need something out of my ballpark." And Matt and I met up for coffee, and that was kind of it. And he's like, "Come check out rehearsals." I was like, "Okay, cool." And that was it.
That's how it started.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
how it rolls.
that's not unfounded because we're friends because of Craigslist.
Yeah.
I'm his weird guy he met on Craigslist.
Nah,
that comes and
man,
hangs
you
around all
been
the
sketching
time.
people. So are you saying you sketch?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
scared-
One of
oh,
them
dude.
is.
I'll
Nah.
Look at him, he's got a dangling earring.
Yeah, I'll one up you guys.
It's like male
Oh,
manipulation
yeah.
I'll one up
101.
you guys real quick.
I love the
I
Smiths.
straight up stalked Kyle.
Madden stalked my musician page on Facebook. And then
Yeah.
messaged me on Bandmix.
I found you. No, I found you on Bandmix, but Bandmix doesn't let you message people directly
For free.
So, like,
Yeah,
I
you're
did
right.
some Sherlock Holmes stuff, and your username was like K Ginnis, and I was like, his last name might be Ginnis. So I just typed in Kyle Ginnis on Facebook, and you
Don't
your
do
music
that.
Page.
Do
You
not
hit
do that.
the
Cut
female
that
level
out.
of stalking.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Don't find me
Yeah,
anywhere.
that sounds like stalking right there.
I'm good at stalking.
He really
Where's the
wanted you
camera?
in the
Yeah.
band.
Yeah, but we got what we wanted
Yeah.
out of it. That's really
Yeah.
all that matters.
Long story short,
Yeah.
Madden stalked me, and he convinced me to come out to a Halloween show.
And now we're friends.
He was dressed like Deadpool.
I was dressed like Deadpool, and Madden was dressed like a dinosaur.
I was dressed like a
and
dinosaur.
I was a greaser.
You were a greaser. I was Marty McFly.
Oh, that was that party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One for the Verge. That was the first time we met Kyle.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
If
had to
anybody
have been
remembers
fun.
The Verge, that was the that album release show.
I missed the Verge.
That's wild.
Yeah.
What a small world, right?
My story sounds very easy.
Yeah. So to wrap that all up in a bow, there's just like a
The
whole,
Marvel Cinematic Universe
there's
of
a
Point
web
Taken.
of like how we met people, like
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how it do.
Scooby Doo.
It do
And
be
y'all
like
been
that.
together for at least 2 years.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
except Brandon, you've only been with us since May.
I was about to say, I've only been in this for like a few months at this point.
Yeah.
So y'all had a different drummer beforehand.
Yeah.
We did. Brandon was like, "Yeah, I can fill in for a show." We're like, "Awesome,
Yeah.
sweet." And then as soon as it was done, I was like, "So you want to like do this full time or something, dog?
Yeah.
You want to like be the guy?"
I had like 2 weeks where they were like, "Can you learn 7 songs?" And I was like, "Try."
I could try.
Yeah.
He knocked it right out of the park, though.
Yeah. And then
After the police showed up and
outside
really
of the
slowed us
cop
down.
interruptions.
Yeah.
Those are always fun, aren't they?
Yeah. Cop showed up.
It's just
Well,
you never
we'll leave it at
usually
that.
get like 2. I feel like 1's pretty normal, but 2's
Yeah.
like, okay.
What's going
Or
on?
2 different times or 2
Yeah,
at the
2
same
different
time. Yeah,
times.
those are always the fun ones.
Yeah.
That's when you know the party's going really good.
Yeah.
And somebody's doing something they should be doing. Usually in a bathroom with a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
I've been to those parties before.
In this case, it wasn't quite as cool. It was just a roommate dispute. But
I also want to say the bathroom in there is no longer as cool as it was because it used to have anime girls all over the wall. That was cool. Now it's, you know what, the art on it's still cool, but I miss going to the bathroom surrounded by
Yeah, we
anime
should
girls.
probably be,
Love
like,
you, Crossroads.
openly speaking about like, yeah, their bathroom sucks now.
I didn't say it sucks. I like
We're
it
playing
now.
there in September.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, Noah.
Everybody.
Crossroads is an awesome venue in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
I've heard of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
we love playing Crossroads.
Yeah.
I just miss the anime
They
girl
kinda
bathroom.
got shut down for a little bit.
Yeah.
They did,
Yeah,
but
they
they're doing
went
stuff
underground,
again.
and they're still
Yeah.
kind of like pretty underground, where
Yeah,
it's just
it's-
word of mouth.
Yeah.
for their
Which is
shows.
really cool.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like an exclusive club, but it just sucks how they had to like get to that position because
Yeah.
like they had shows for like we played
Yeah.
shows like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
There, and they never had a problem. But then,
Yeah, then all of a
like,
sudden somebody
then
like
all of a
was-
sudden there's like these people that are leaving like used condoms and needles in the parking lot of
Yeah.
the
Of an
school.
elementary school next
Of the
door.
school,
Yeah.
and
And
that's
that-
like
that
you
doesn't
are
always have
ruining
to
this.
This is why
coincide
we
with the-
can't have nice things.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't believe that coincide with the place, though.
No.
That was all
No,
the other
it's not a
things.
reflection of the place.
No, the place is
The
great.
people that
Some
run the
tool
place
just ruined
are
it.
some of the most like responsible
Yeah.
people I've ever
Yeah.
met in my life.
Yeah,
They're
so I've had
wonderful.
bands
Whenever
from
you
here
have
that's played
shows,
there.
there's always people that will come in that just like look out for themselves. And
Yeah,
that's
oh,
it. And they
always.
don't respect the space.
No.
And
no,
it's
that-
just
that
like they don't
happens.
recognize the fact that they're ruining the scene
Yeah, that
for everyone
happens.
else. Like that, there's a reason that Crossroads is more underground now
Because of that,
because
yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
Man, I love that place.
Anyway,
though.
rant
Yeah,
over
I've
about
known-
the
I've
Murphys.
known-
roast.
No, man, that's an important thing. I mean, that is
Yeah.
exceptionally important. Like you gotta
Don't
respect
leave
it,
your
dog.
fucking condoms in the parking lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
respect.
Don't leave them out here.
Just-
either.
Yeah, don't leave them
Respect
anywhere.
the space.
Actually.
This message brought to you by the National Don't Bring Condoms to Elementary School Parking Lots Coalition.
The name's
That
a work in
almost sounded.
progress.
And,
That did sound so wrong.
and we're back.
Yeah.
We're back from this brief commercial break.
That was great. That was great. So, influences. What are y'all's musical?
I think we
We
all.
should do a round
there's-
table.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, yeah, we can like
We do a
go
round
yeah,
table.
Here, we'll go back around this.
or
one.
even just like what you've been listening to recently. Because I also want to know that.
That's, I mean, yeah. That's
Oh
fair.
yeah.
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 Thank you.
We're gonna all take a quick second to tune, and by all, me and Colin, maybe Corin if he feels like it.
I'll go ahead and introduce the band while y'all are doing your tune and stuff. Over there, on my far right, I guess, in the gray shirt, Mr. Noah Rogers
Lady boy.
on guitar. Our other guitar player right here is Mr. Colin Higgs. On trombone, coming all the way from Knoxville, Tennessee, is Mr. Kyle Jennis. Thanks, Kyle.
Absolutely.
Right over here, we got Sammy Sax Ferrara. Right behind me is Corin Aycock on bass. And then we got Brandon Junk McJunkin on the drums. And I'm Madden, I play trumpet. This next song's called Car Door. I hope you like it.
to go on. I thought maybe you'd budge a little, but I know when I'm wrong. There's no case left to state, just the stories you create. So go ahead and tell me how this went. So now, these are the stories you tell yourself to make it so much better. When I was going the line, slow down, or you'll trip up on your words. That all you want, yeah, whatever you feel, it's all gonna fall on deaf ears. There might have been a way to fix this, but you threw that into the ground. Saying just see it come to an end, but it'd be a crime to see it go on. Oh, you gonna cry too now that I'm no longer around. Yourself to make it so much better. When I was going the line, slow down, or you'll trip up on your words. All right, this next song's called Out of My Head. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. From your first look, I should have known right where we stand. Dumb enough to fall in. You had my throat in the palm of your hand. So look into your eyes. Falling in could be my demise. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my curiosity cuts deep. Live for the hour. Catch your heart away from you. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Just a touch. Intentions are clearly not the best. Let's give it into the night. Reading all about the rest. Coming back again is enough to do me in. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Kiss me when cuts deep. Live for the hour. Cast your heart away from me. Weakness devour. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. The moon clung to the night, to the daylight mingled with the dark. Melting as we arose from the bed, and my eyes were scarred. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. The shame of kiss can bring cuts deep. Live for the hour. Cast your heart away from me. Weakness devour. Get out of my head. Get out of my
I guess I'll start. So, one of my all-time favorite bands will forever and always be Green Day. Say what you want. But the
Green
whole
Day's
reason I
rad.
picked up guitar and started
Green Day
writing-
is
yeah,
rad.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, people that hate on them now, I don't understand it. You just weren't a fan when you first heard them if you hate on them.
I don't know what it was. It was just fun to like watch videos of them play live and be like, I'm
It
like,
was
I wanna
great.
do this.
Yeah,
That's
I love
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
They made it look like fun.
Yeah, and that's the whole reason I started playing guitar, because it was fun, and that's what
Yeah.
music should be about anyway. But,
It should.
So I think that's always something
about the business.
that will stick with me in terms of like how I, especially approach like songwriting or guitar tones. Lately, what I've been listening to, kind of a mix of like different metal bands and stuff like that. I'm in another metal band in which I play guitar, so I've been trying to like listen to a bunch of different like sort of death metal bands. Like, I don't know, you could throw out like Sanguisugabog, like Shadow of Intent, or whatever
Yeah.
sort of stuff. Yeah, just all sorts of stuff. Revocation, Devin Townsend, all sorts of different stuff like that. Just
Revocation, Devin Townsend.
no, no. Well,
That's the lyric. Those are the lyrics to that song.
yes.
That's actually how Devin Townsend got his name. From that song.
Oh.
So it's like, dang, this Papa Roach
Yeah.
song slaps. Let's name our kid after him.
But yeah, so like, kind of just like all sorts of rock and metal stuff. Pretty much, it's just I like riffs, but I also like songs too. So mixing them together is just how I would approach music as a whole. Is just having a healthy balance of both of them.
And you play trombone. That's amazing, though.
Yep, I actually started playing trombone a couple years before I picked up guitar.
That's the
So-
most metal instrument.
Yes,
because
it
it's
is.
literally made
yeah.
out.
100%
I literally
made of
tell
metal.
people,
It needs to be in more metal bands.
Yes.
I, tell people,
really
I would
should.
joke
Yeah.
and tell people like, yeah, I played the giant metal slide whistle. Like,
Yeah.
what's up?
Yeah.
And they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Kyle didn't wear it tonight, but when we were in our ska band, at like every show, if not every other show, he had a brown T-shirt that said "Trombone Hero."
Green.
It was green.
It was green.
Dang, dog.
It used to be.
I ran out of toilet paper. It was the only
really
thing
likes
in the
that
bathroom.
It was green when I bought it new, and now it has been soiled a lot. No, it's
That's how it got brown.
yeah.
Now
That
it's
is
brown.
that is true.
Soiled
Though. I
it.
pretty much
Soiled
would
it.
wear this
Soiled
Trombone
it.
Hero shirt to like every show, and eventually, I think it was Madden actually that told me, it's like, man, you need to stop wearing that shirt. And I go,
No, not in the ska band. That works with a ska band. It's like, all right, no more. We're serious now. We're super serious now.
Right.
I'm in my
Yeah.
30s now. I have a reputation.
we turned 30. We can't. Yeah, we can't do this.
Oh no.
But yeah. So just a lot of like rock stuff and all sorts of different metal stuff. I kind of like it all as long as it's within the traditional classic rock setup, where it's just guitar, bass, drums, vocals.
Dog, you love Chicago.
Yeah, I do.
They have horns
Well, I get that from my dad.
and
My-
piano.
Chicago's a shit.
Chicago is
Yeah.
what a monstrously criminally underrated band.
They really are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people who know.
City's pretty good too.
I wish I was.
Never been
It's
there.
It's all right. Parts of it are nice, but that's like with any city. But and I get the Chicago
Man,
from my.
You know they got a lake up there? Dude, I heard
It's
that's
great.
great.
I love the.
It's great.
Great.
Yeah.
Cold lake will freeze lots on equipment
I
trailers.
get the Chicago actually.
Yeah, it will.
From my dad,
Sure
who grew
will.
up outside Chicago in the suburbs. So he was probably like, I don't know, 7, 8 or something when they really started like releasing albums, and so.
Good
I wish I was half as good as Jimmy Pankow, because damn, that guy can play.
Yeah.
He's a
Jimmy,
monster.
if you're listening, hit up Kyle.
Please. Oh
Instagram,
my God.
KGB Slayer.
Kyle Jennis Music on Facebook.
No.
KR Jennis 1994.
No.
Kyle's home address and social security
Hey, Sam,
number.
Sam, you should tell me about your influences
Yeah.
and what you've been listening to.
Sam, what's
Tell
your-
all of us.
Tell us about your social security number.
Get out of here. Fuck out of here. No. You know what? I not only do I do this, I'm a solo country artist. So for me, like, this is a definitely different realm of music, but I'm always constantly trying to stay up in the know and listening to new things every day and just
That's
kind
good.
of
That's good. I
getting-
do the same thing.
influenced by different things, but one of my biggest influences and the reason why I moved down here and did music is because of Hunter Hayes, and Hunter Hayes is like a very eclectic artist.
He is. He really is.
Didn't you play with him?
I did. I played with him last November at his show at the Brooklyn Bowl, which was so cool. And I got to bring my sax out and hang, and it was a good time. He's an incredible human being. I've known him for a while, and yeah, and I love his music. He like grew up doing Cajun music, and now he like went to that, had a record deal doing country music, and now does like pop, but he kind of does like a blues pop.
Yeah, it's bluesy pop. I love his new sound now.
And
I loved his country when it first came out.
Yeah.
But then I think maybe it was his second country album. I was kind of
Storyline.
It was good, but I was like, it seemed too polished, and it was trying to go that. I wasn't happy with it.
Huh.
And then I heard one of his newest ones were kind of more poppy and more bluesy, and I was like, I like that.
Yeah, I think with Storyline, like I love, there's some songs and like the writing is phenomenal for Storyline.
You're right,
but
the writing was good, but
I do agree. I think it was more of the, when he was signed to Warner, I think it was kind of like they had to like
make it that way.
Way. Where now he's an independent artist, he can do whatever he wants, and
you can sound it.
Yeah, he has his home studio, and during COVID, I think he was out in California making his like 3-part project that he's doing right now. I think it's like it's like the I can't even think of it. It's like Blue, now just Red Sky just recently came out, and he's got a third one that's coming. It's like a 3-part series, but I absolutely love him, and I think his music's phenomenal, and he's just a great writer, and that's what made me decide what the hell am I doing up in New York, becoming a music teacher, which is what I did for a little bit when I first moved here, and I moved here and I did the thing, and I'm here. So yeah, and the music that I make is kind of like an influence of like rock and pop and country, and but mostly sticking to that country vibe, and especially with the saxophone, I kind of incorporate that into
that's awesome.
my music.
You don't hear that in country.
No. So, but I'm listening to everything. Like, it's very hard to tell you like what I've listened to today. Like
Mongolian throat singing.
That's not what I'm listening to. But like, you guys brought up Chicago. Chicago's really great. Being from New York, like I'm into Billy Joel and Bruce Springsteen and all those
Steely Dan.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder. I love Stevie Wonder.
Gotta love
Steely Dan is good too. Yeah, Stevie Wonder's a great artist. It's all across the board. It's so different, you know. Like I could be listening to Taylor Swift today and tomorrow listening to like ska. Like to me, like I'm just, music is incredible, and it really just puts you in a different thing.
Jumps from Kendrick Lamar.
Let me tell you something. Kendrick,
all of his records.
Woo!
Good answer.
Kendrick's
wild.
wild.
Slipknot. So I understand that because my music taste. My wife rides with me sometimes, and I have to skip songs because I know she doesn't like it.
I do that with my girlfriend, like 4 out of 5 every song. It's like, nope, she won't like that. Nope, she won't like that. No. All right, that's fine.
Is it that Peter Griffin singing Buddy Holly video that I showed you? Does she not like that?
No.
She can't hang if she doesn't like that.
No, she hasn't seen it. She hasn't seen it. I refuse to show her anything.
I also grew up doing jazz too. And for me, like I was a vocal jazz singer in college, and like I did a lot of different things in college, even though like I went to school for music education. I was like playing in the like symphonic band and wind ensemble, which is basically your classical like band music.
Yeah.
To like I sang in like a collegium group, which is like old school Renaissance music, which is insane, to doing vocal jazz and doing jazz music. I was just all across the board. Like I just love it because it's so influential to like see where we've started in music and grow to where we are today.
Yeah.
So really, like for me to do this is like a fun little side project, but I love the guys and it's fun.
We love you
It's
too.
a good time.
I see you as more of a friend.
Okay.
I love you, though.
So I think at this rate, by the time we get through everyone's influences, you're gonna have an episode already. So-
Yeah, come back for part 2 where we discuss things as a band.
Yeah.
We'll have the lightning round.
I'll lightning round it.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh,
You're good.
do like the Micro Machines guys.
No.
Come on, do like the
I don't know what you're
Micro
talking about, so that's fine.
Lightning round.
Well, I think my top influence, and Noah's already gonna know what I'm gonna say. It's Five Iron Frenzy. Which,
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. They in a little bit. I won't delve into them too much, but they were a Christian band. Then they broke up because half their members became atheists. Then they got back together. But it's a really cool dynamic when they write lyrics because you have the conflict between spiritual lyrics and then the people being I don't actually believe this. And it's a cool contrast. Also, they have a horn section like we do.
They do have a tight
and
horn
it's a tight
section.
horn section.
That's awesome.
So that's my top. Some other influences, just lightning round, Iron Maiden, Coheed and Cambria,
Coheed and Cambria is awesome.
Outkast.
Iron Maiden.
I will say Wild Card's The Killers, Hot Fuzz is one of my favorite albums.
Yes.
Yeah. So I like listening to that. What I'm kind of listening to a lot of Cake right now.
Nice.
Love Cake. Built for
I don't hear many people like Cake.
Cake, yeah.
It's amazing when people finally hear it. And they're like,
It's interesting because I play trumpet. I've been playing trumpet for 20 years now, and
You had to find something to do with it that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I didn't listen to Cake until last year because I had a friend who was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do a Cake. If I ever do a Cake cover band, will you join it?" And I was like, "Sure." And then I was like, "Who's Cake?" And then I looked them up, and I was
name
like,
for that is Icy.
"Oh yeah."
Rockstar.
Oh yeah.
Their first album
Yeah.
was like, oh my god, this is amazing shit right here. I love everything about it. And I've listened to every album they put out.
Yeah.
I love their cover of I Will Survive.
Oh, dude.
That's my pump up the jam song.
My favorite cover they did was Guitar Man, but that's mostly because the original is done by Bread, then the cover is done by Cake.
Yes.
I need another.
But
If
that
there's
is a great cover too.
some other band with yeast of some sort of bakery thing, I need you to do a cover of Guitar Man.
Yes.
Thank you.
I will say, I Will Survive is my bump up song.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's my workout song. That's I lost my job back in October, and I would just go on walks and listen to that. Fuck my bosses.
We had such a big
I'm gonna get them.
I Will Survive and
The Distance.
Anything by Rage Against the Machine as well.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Those are the two for me.
That's a good Rage song too. But yeah, that's everything. But yeah, those are kind of my primary influences as a writer and as a musician.
That's awesome.
Right, B-Dog.
Oh shit. Yeah. So I think with this band, because I've been so recent, I'm still trying to feel out what I want to do for drums. But I think just with everything that I've been listening to recently, it kind of leans more in the hardcore realm, and I think that maybe deviates a little bit from what you guys originally had recorded, and so I'm sorry in advance.
I guess it's okay.
Yeah, but I think a lot of the just the hardcore drummers, they really inspire me in the way that they can kind of hold the energy in their hands so much, and then just let it all out.
Yeah.
And just that explosion of the drummer for Tsunami, Ben, whatever his name is, Machine Gun Benny. He's incredible, an incredible drummer.
Yeah.
And he just has such a way with dynamics where it is heavy and it kind of drives the rhythm, but it doesn't overstep anything.
No, it's not
It's
so
not
loud.
too busy or anything.
It's not busy. That's it. That's the word I was looking for.
But just in general, I really like the drummer for Mets. His name is Hayden Menzies. I don't know if any of you ever listen to Mets, but
I listened to them because you told me to.
yeah, dude, they're a noise punk band from Canada, and they they go so hard.
They
And
slap.
They are really good. So hard, and he's so good. But what I've been listening to recently, I've been going back through the Swans discography, and I've been listening to this band. I forget where they're from, somewhere in South America, but it's Eka Vandal, and they just are putting out a new record. I think it's been a few years, but I've been listening to the singles from that, and they've hit every single one of them. Check out Eka Vandal, please.
Okay. Your turn.
Hot Seat.
My favorite.
Steely.
Yeah, I knew it.
Steely Stan.
Hey, first off, Focus is wild, and Colin can attest. He saw him live. Isn't that right, Colin? That was
Focus is a good.
that was probably one of the like they played 4 songs. One was 3 minutes. The second song was 25 minutes. And the third and fourth song were 4 minutes. They were so cool.
That's like going to Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
It was, except there were way less guys. It was cool, man, and it was a Ryman show. Ryman shows, if no one here's been to a Ryman show, Ryman
You're
show.
Ramen
missing
shows
the
are
fuck
amazing.
out.
Yeah.
I saw the Rocketeers at the Ryman.
Oh, that's cool. That's super cool.
I saw, the first concert I saw there was the B-52s, which is like my unofficial
That's pretty
favorite
cool.
band. Like, I don't
I know
listen
what
to
you're
them
talking about. I
often.
wanted to go to that show.
But they have been, the first memories I have of music are sitting in the back seat of my dad's car in a booster seat with the greatest hits playing. So like at 2 years old, I already knew all the lyrics to Rock Lobster.
Yeah.
I knew all the lyrics to Love Shack, and then sometime in my late teens, I was like, oh, whoa, this song is actually like really dirty. I thought this was a fun time song. This is a fun thing. I'm gonna ruin it for everyone.
Say it's a fun thing.
Did you know that
Nah.
the phrase "tin roof rusted"? That's an old slang for getting pregnant.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, and I was
I
like,
was today years old.
oh,
I just learned that just now.
nice. I like that.
That's
Can we,
awesome.
can we
You want-
sample that?
You want to hear a thing I just learned?
Sure.
Apparently, tin roof rusted is a metaphor for someone being
Dog, you kidding me right now?
I kid you no.
Guys,
You
you'll
kidding
never
me?
believe what I just heard.
Nah.
Did you know that
Save it for later.
my thing I've been listening to a ton of lately is Roy Buchanan, who is my favorite guitar player. That dude absolutely rips, and he's probably heard about him more than anyone else I know, because anytime I learn something like, Colin, you gotta check this guy out, dude. He does this crazy stuff.
Watch
Look at this man stand in the corner really sad and not move and do the coolest things.
And get wicked feedback on the telly in the 60s.
Yes.
Dude, yeah, no, he is my favorite. And yeah, no, Steely Dan is really big to me. I hated Steely Dan as a kid. I was like, dude, this is lame. This is not rock. And then like I became an adult and I listened to Age and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. This is the best thing I've ever heard in my life. But I also love their stuff because it's very different sounding chords. It's not straight majors and straight minors. You know, you have a lot of it sounds expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't say straight. Don't laugh at straight minors.
No, well, I just laughed so hard because it literally just sounded like what you said is, if you don't like Steely Dan, grow up.
Because you don't like them when you get older. That's what he's
You know
saying.
what? I was the same way with the Eagles. I did not care for the Eagles as a kid. Then as an adult who understands music, I'm like, gosh,
Who doesn't
these
fuck with
harmonies.
Yeah,
I did. At the
great,
age of
man.
14, I did not do that. Well, I did later stuff. Like when you're 14 and you love like old rock music, you hear, you just can't hide your lying eyes. Like this is kind of lame.
Yeah.
Then you get a better taste of music. And you're like, wow, this is awesome.
Speaking of better taste music, Colin, what's your
Way to roll.
All right, let's turn off the camera for just a minute. I need to talk to Kyle alone.
Come back and he's just passed out.
It's just like a bloody puddle on the floor.
I know where you live.
What do you now, bud?
All right, Colin.
You guys done?
Yeah, I'm done.
I know where you live.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Wait.
I mean,
Colin, please go.
Okay, I'm ready.
Please go. For the love of God.
Wait, Colin, before you go, did you know Tin Roof rusted?
what does it mean?
Mother's telling you to stop the
All right, go. Sorry, what you fucking been listening to?
What I've been listening to lately is honestly a good bit of like post-hardcore.
Hell yeah, Emery.
Emery. I've been listening to a lot of Emery lately. Like I've listened to him since like high school, but here lately that's what I put on at work. That and I listen to a good bit of Periphery and like Veil of Maya. I listen to a good bit of metal, and then as far as what influenced me, it's super cliche, but I started listening to Metallica and was like, I want to play guitar, and then I started playing guitar.
James
So-
Hetfield is
that-
unmatched.
Kurt
all the
Hammett.
one-
Kirk Hammett, too.
Sorry, that was.
I know people give
He's
him
what
Kurt.
made me love Metallica.
Yeah.
Lars Ulrich is
James,
the
I love those solos Kurt did.
So I started with that, and then
kill
it
you.
just moved into like Slipknot is one of my all-time favorite bands, especially Up Until All Hope Is Gone is just fantastic.
Yes.
But yeah, I do listen to about everything. The only thing that I don't like is modern pop country. That is the only thing that I don't listen to.
You realize who you're sitting across from?
You know,
but it's just not my taste. I think it's good music. It's just not my taste.
Colin, I've never once heard you listen to a polka record in your entire
listen.
You'd
life.
be surprised.
Weird Al.
Listen,
Ooh.
you just have to listen to me. That's all that matters.
I'll listen to Sam.
That's
It'll just change right
Mic
there.
drop.
It's different. I'm not legit bubblegum pop country, but I'm leaning in the
plays
90s,
saxophone.
modern 90s country.
Well, that's fine.
Modern 90s country is good.
Shania Twain was a sexual awakening for me. I love Shania.
Shania Twain? That's my girl.
Yeah, Colin was 13 and Colin was 13. He heard "I Feel Like a Woman" and he was like, "I feel like a woman."
Yeah.
I do.
I do feel like a woman.
I am a woman every day.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She feels like a woman.
I do.
I don't know.
Ow! Ow!
Sorry, Colin. I'm already every woman.
Anyways, Corwin, what do you got, buddy?
So, one of them's pretty obvious. One of my overarching
the Primus.
influences, Primus.
What a bass player move.
Dude, Primus sucks.
Just a lot of
Primus sucks.
yes, that's true.
I'm asking you, does it?
Yeah, let's all just nag on Corwin's musical taste. That's all. That's good.
Sorry, Primus is amazing.
Primus sucks.
I love listening to Primus. It's
That's
like
their
just
joke.
good
They
shit.
chant Primus
Yeah,
sucks
overarching
at concerts.
influences would be I like to listen to a lot of 80s R&B,
Awesome.
some smooth funky type stuff.
Yeah.
And then of course, like he said, a lot of metal. But I'd say specifically for this band, I've been listening to, again, like Colin said, a lot of Emery.
Yeah.
They just have beautiful vocal harmonies. I've been talking to these two about it
Yeah.
a lot
You
recently.
played some last night.
Yeah.
We had a rehearsal last night.
We did vocals, and he showed us more Emery.
And there's this really cool band that's also like a rock band with horns called Thank You Scientist.
Oh yeah.
Thank you,
Love
Science.
to
How good
listen
is
to
Thank
them
You
for
Thank you, Science.
inspiration to do anything here. It just they're so phenomenally talented.
Yes, sir.
We'd like to thank Homemade God for letting us come out and do this tonight. We've been really looking forward to this for the last little bit. It's a nice hot summer day.
It's actually pretty crisp today.
Shut up, Madden. I said it was hot.
Okay.
Feels like it's fall out right now.
Christmas reserved for fall. We all know
Yeah.
this.
Come on.
Basic bitches rise.
Well, anyways, we got 2 more songs for y'all. Is that okay?
Hey guys, you want
I usually say it's usually a bit I do with the crowd. I'm like, is it okay? But it's just us here.
No,
so.
it's just you breathing into my.
Hey
guys.
Is it okay with myself?
Yeah.
He's just looking in the mirror.
Are these last 2 songs good for my migraine?
Probably not, but who cares?
We're gonna do them anyways. This next song, once we're all ready, is called "Stranger in the House." We actually have a music video for this one out on our YouTube channel, so it's really cool. We just spent a whole July afternoon shooting a music video in a house. It was a great time. And then the last song we're gonna do is called "Breathe," and we just dropped that as a single. We got a lyric video for that, also on the YouTube channel. So we've got a lot of content for y'all.
Man, follow us on Instagram because that's where we do most of our stuff.
Yeah, that's where me. I wake up at 3 a.m. and I'm like, I need some memes to post, and I just do it. Yeah.
Follow us on the socials, stream us online on
Spotify,
Spotify, Apple Music, all the
Spoofy,
places.
Google Plus,
It's important
Napster.
to
We're
follow.
on iTunes now.
iTunes.
99 cents a song.
You can get us on your brick-sized iPod. All right, are we ready?
Yeah, let's do a song. Let's do it. Another morning, another couple of pills. Maybe I'm just tired or maybe I'm sick in the head.
I just wanna know that I'm still sane. Splash of cold water to the face. Step out in the world and stare into space. Every minute a fight for survival. Standing on my own. Thoughts linger as clouds roll through. Stitch them together and hold it all in. Everything moves without me as I disassociate. Can anyone tell me how to keep myself from coming undone? My hair's falling out, my vision's blurred. Can I trade out this life for a better one? Who is it you see in the mirror? The answers never seem to get clearer. Just when I thought that I'd understood, I'm not who I thought I was. Make some noise, Homemade God Studio! I just can't seem to fall asleep, so I stare at the ceiling and listen to the house creak. This motivation seems hard to find, and maybe the stress is getting to me. The face in the mirror is looking right at me, and it seems to be getting dark outside.
You know who was really good that I didn't get to mention? Snarky Puppy.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
So one of my writers that I write with, he was like, "Oh, come with me to this concert." I'm like, I'm like, "Who is it?" He goes, "Snarky Puppy." I said, "Who the fuck is that?" And I saw them. My life changed seeing them at the Ryman. Like,
Oh, that had to have been awesome.
I was one of the
Seeing them at the
that
Ryman.
was like an out of body fucking experience.
I wanted to go see them.
Yeah, it was
but yeah,
incredible.
that is so dope.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
very thankful for my
That
friend's
is the
slice.
place to see them.
Good contribution.
Yeah.
I have one more to add, but this is really specifically to us. Man, the Allman Brothers.
Oh shit!
Like,
Yeah.
the reason
Yeah.
the reason that I wanted him to play guitar is because I got super into the Allman Brothers. Like, we have to do some of these harmonies, dude.
Yeah.
They sound so good.
They're
I am obsessed
Oh
with
yeah,
the
I
Allman
love
Brothers.
Brothers. I love everything
I have
they've done. I
live
listen
at
to them
Fillmore East
sometimes
has been
for-
burned out. I will listen to it all the time.
I've gotten burned out because I listened to them so much at one point that I was like, I need to step away.
Yeah.
That lasted maybe a day, and then
Yeah.
I was like, whipping post, always in my head.
All 25 and a half minutes
All
from the
25
live
and a
version.
half minutes, yes. I wish I could have seen them play that
Oh,
live.
dude.
I did, and it was amazing. I saw Zach Brown Band once,
Yeah.
and they did that song.
Taste.
And they did it like 25
That's
minutes
it.
long, and oh my god, it
Guys,
was like
Zach.
hearing.
Should
the
we do a
Allman
25-minute
Dude,
cover
Zach Brown
of a
is.
song?
They're another universe. I've seen
They
them
are.
open for Chesney. I've seen them open for a bunch of people. They're freaking
I've
awesome.
only been to one of his concerts. It was his Rabbit Hole concert, so he did covers of stuff that influenced him. So I mean, they pulled out a Rage song, they pulled out a Metallica song,
I'm sure.
they pulled out a Pearl Jam song.
I'm sure you've seen them cover Queen.
Yes, I've seen them cover Queen.
Life changing.
It was amazing. I was like, I was so used to just their country stuff, and that's all I heard. So when I heard them do all this other things, yeah, I dwelled into the hole and looked for other shit of theirs and found so much stuff that I didn't know they did.
If you dig deeper in a little bit of a hole, Zach Brown did his own solo record too, which, interesting to say the least.
It is.
Yeah.
He did one song that I did not like. It was too disco-y. I can't remember the name of it.
I do agree.
You know what song it is,
I
yeah.
do know what song it is.
We're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, we're just gonna stop there because that's why I stopped listening to him for me.
Oh yeah.
Now let's call our other 2 members that aren't here and ask them.
All right, yeah. Somebody call Ben. Somebody call Zach.
Hey, what are your musical? Nah,
Zach and
just
Ben.
kidding. We won't do that. We miss you
Oh,
guys.
is there 2 more people?
So Ben is our kind of full-time bone player since he moved to Knoxville.
Yeah, I don't
It's
live
just your
nearby
guess.
anymore.
Yeah, so Zach is our tenor player,
Oh, wow.
tenor sax player, and I don't know where he's at actually.
Probably playing hockey.
Zach
He's probably-
Zach exists in the 4th dimension and occasionally steps into our universe to grace us with his presence before he goes, "You have had enough."
Yeah.
And he then phases back into the 4th.
Yeah.
He's like Doctor Strange. He just warps through.
Do you guys know when the next blood moon is?
We need to book some shows during some eclipses.
It's actually Schrodinger's Zach.
I appreciate it if I can't be there. So.
Yeah.
He also shows up to every show dressed up like a Little League hockey coach.
Yeah.
And I'm so bummed out because I thought he was a coach. And he's like, "No, I'm not a coach. I just play." I'm like, "No,
I just play.
you can't be Coach Zach and not be Coach Zach."
And
Ruining the
then
illusion.
BRB, I'm going back to hockey.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna go do something cool now. See you.
See you guys.
See you.
It's great.
Just like that.
You know what? We all get together, we play shows and all that, but we all have like different stuff going on in our lives. Like we all have full-time jobs. We all like do our thing.
Yeah.
We have side quests.
Yeah.
We live in
We live in
Chattanooga.
different
Places.
We live in different
So,
places.
yeah.
I do not live in Chattanooga. Do not find me in
I'm
Chattanooga.
sorry.
It's okay. We're gonna
Knoxville.
leave it
You won't find him in Chattanooga.
I quit.
Eastern time zone, baby.
But
Dude,
you
Eastern time
get,
zones are for losers.
listen, you get my
Yeah.
point. It's like
Yeah.
we all out here. We come together.
No.
We do this. We all have our side quests and our
Wow.
other stuff going on
Other
too.
side hustles.
Well,
Yeah, all get together is quite needs an asterisk next to it because I feel like we never are all together. There's always at least one person who's like, "Oh, I can't make it, man. I'm sorry."
It's usually just Noah and I hanging out.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the nature of that.
I'm usually.
If you're talking about Gumbert Day, get out
Yeah,
of here.
Gumbert. Oh yeah, Gumbert.
That's
Day.
right. Sam's come to Gumbert Day.
We
Every
can't-
single one of the
We
rest of
can't
you.
elaborate on
What's
Gumbert
Gumbert
Day
Day?
because that's a secret.
We can't. Dude, we just said we can't elaborate
You've been
on
to
Gumbert
Kyle's
Day.
been to Gumbert
I've been
Day.
to
Oh, that's
like one or
right.
two Gumbert days.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, guys, I'm gonna need you to
I
step
had to
up
smoke
here.
weed with
All
my
right,
The
all
short of
right.
it is Gumbert Day is a
Children,
holiday.
children.
Invited to the next Scumber.
Yeah, you're all
April
invited to
27th
Gumbert
is
Day.
Gumbert Day.
April 27th.
Yeah.
That's so far.
I
That's
know.
already happened.
That's
Come on, dude, it's the
I
next
once
one.
waited
It's
a
like
whole
AM
year
and
for
PM.
Gumbert
Are we
Day.
gonna make it there?
We'll make it anywhere.
Yeah.
It's up to you, Gumbert.
Zach, my name is actually
Let's
Kyle
celebrate
Reese.
it
I
here
can
next
travel
time.
back.
I'm all for it. Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Dude,
Gumbert Day.
Gumbert Day. Gumbert Day.
All right. Mother says settle down. We have other questions.
Yeah.
Save docs from stock. I think it's stock, like, business is not really funny.
Let me give you Kyle's license plate
Changing my
number.
last
Kyle
name.
Jennis lives in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Stop! Cut that out, please.
What was the last name again?
Jennis.
Stop.
Like the band Genesis with Blessed
No.
Vowels.
All right.
All right.
Why is sometimes
Actually
a
not
vowel?
now. Anyway, so back to the band.
So, y'all had some stuff released. Y'all have an EP you're working on or anything coming out soon?
Working on.
We're doing some
somewhat.
We're in the research and development.
Yeah.
Actually, we're in the looking for initial funding for research and development
Yeah.
I
phase.
understand that.
Crowdfunding.
Yeah, your top funder has become unemployed.
All he does now is eat mac and cheese and wait for something to happen.
Yeah.
Thanks that hog.
Thanks for doing that. Yeah.
What the heck? That's what I did today.
Okay. Eat mac and cheese or?
And wait for something to happen.
Oh, you didn't hear the thing you said under his breath then.
Nope, that's fine.
All right,
We'll
cool.
move on.
Yeah, so anyways, yeah, we've been working on some new stuff. We're working on a new cover right now that we're actually going to debut next month at Possum Stock.
Oh, wow.
That's right,
Which
we
we'll be
are.
playing in September.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're
I saw
excited.
y'all's name on there. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's awesome.
We're super excited because we didn't get to do it last year, but we got to do it as Point Taken an eternity ago.
Regularly obscene.
That one.
Yeah, this is Point Taken.
This is Cardor.
This isn't a ska.
This is a Scott.
This song was called Cardor. This next song's called Cardor.
Fuck it.
He did that at our last live show.
I know quite a few bands playing Possum stuff.
Yeah, we're excited. It's a good time. And
Some of them have been here.
oh yeah.
So yeah, I never get to go to them because I'm always busy. Down there.
Yeah.
There's always something going on down there.
It's quite a drive too.
Yeah, but if I could find the
Sure
time, I
is.
would definitely be there.
Yeah.
It's either there's a show going on here or I got to work something. Always.
I understand. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of on the docket right now. And
Orofondo,
Fondo's at the end of the month.
which we'll be playing at Crossroads again,
I
baby.
forgot about that. I saw that posted about that.
Yeah. We're pumped for that too.
And we had a couple other things on the docket.
Yeah.
For October, right?
Yeah, October and September.
We're a bunch of busy bees.
Yeah, we're about to get into it. Like this weekend is the start of our busy time for us, I think.
I know y'all got a show tomorrow and this ain't gonna air before then.
Yeah, that's all right
That's
though.
Hey, for everyone that's
Y'all ain't
watching
there,
this
you
and
missed
saw
it.
it,
That's your fault.
That's on you. You should have been following us already.
We've been telling you for years, be cool. Come to a show.
Follow 'em.
be cool.
Follow them so
Come
you
to a
know
show.
when they have a show.
Open that time
Because you
portal.
could have
Everyone look at the camera and guilt these folks.
Don't be like
You
everyone
should
I know.
I don't know why you didn't come to the show.
Bitch out on these guys. Go see them play.
Don't be that. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Go see them with the other trombone player.
Kyle can play trombone with us.
Yeah. Kyle, who lives in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Lord.
Well, guys, it has been wonderful having y'all in.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I got something to tell y'all. I just found out Tin Roof Rusted made it.
That's crazy.
Crazier shit has happened.
Yeah, I know. On that note, thanks y'all for watching. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I loved
Thank
it.
you, everybody.
I cannot wait to have y'all back. Peace out, everybody. Talk to you later.
Go to Kyle's house.
Knoxville, Tennessee. Yeah.
Thank you.
We got one more song.
We got one more, baby.
One song.
Yeah, once again, we're Point Taken.
One song to rule them all.
Would like to thank Homemade God again for getting us out here on a nice, crisp, I almost burped, crisp Saturday night. Yeah, that's about it. I was going to plug our show tomorrow, but it probably won't be up by
we
then.
just said it's not crisp,
Yeah.
nerd.
Well, if you're watching this in the future, know that we just played at Springwater on Sunday, August 11th. Do what you will with that information.
It was great. You guys should have
It
been
was
there.
great. You should have been there.
Everyone showed up, and you're the only person in the world that didn't go.
Time travel back into the future.
I am presently.
I will be busy that night.
We are playing Possum Stock on September 7th, though.
That day.
All right, you want to do it?
Yeah.
The song's called Breathe.
Let's breathe. Too long you struggled under the notion that this is all there is to life. Frustrations, failures, plenty, dead ends at every turn. Now take control. It's time for you to breathe. This is your moment now to begin and break free. It's time for you to breathe. This is your moment now to begin and break free. Each step that you took, you thought was off the path, but it's led you here. Frustrations, failures, plenty, dead ends at every turn. Now take control. It's
time for you to breathe. This is the moment now. It's time for you to breathe. This is the moment now to dig in and breathe. Liberation is now at hand. The path is one you're born. The fires that burn around you are the furnace where you'll make your soul. The fight is almost over. The battle is really won. But you have the strength within you. This is your moment now. Dig in and break. It's time for you to break. This is your moment now. Dig in and break. Time for you to break. It's time for you to break. It's time for you to break. It's time for you to breathe. 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 It's time for you to breathe.
Thank you so much.
One more song! That was fucking amazing.
Thank you so much. Woo! It's hot. Woo!
A good Christian environment. Don't talk. And you come in here and ruin it.
Don't talk.
Hey, don't speak. I know what you're thinking.
Shut up, Gwen.